Good morning. Happy hump day. You guys know it's post check time. We're giving you the post check from the beach this week. Real short and sweet. Just remember to check on your strong friends today. Who are your strong friends? The ones who are always smiling, always moving and shaking, never shaken, right? Never really bothered by much. Unbothered friends. Check on them. Check on them because we're human. I was one of those people, so that's why I always say that. Check on your strong friends. Just a quick text message. You good? That's it. Right, Pino? Say hello. This is, day 3? We got scared off, 2 days ago, so we came back out yesterday. He was fine, and today he was excited. We had a good time watching the sunrise. I'm going to post those videos later. But yeah, guys, so the podcast of this week is talking about nature versus nurture. So if you're familiar with that terminology, it's just age-old debate about whether or not who we are is determined based on like our nature, right? What we're naturally born with, innate, right? Versus nurture, which is our environment, right? The environment we were raised in, the people that influenced us, right? Our parents, our family, siblings, school, your neighborhood, community, churches, yada, yada, yada. Music, entertainment, right? Movies. Nowadays, oh my God, with social media being like at everybody's fingertips, it's really scary nowadays. Like, I think nurture is probably definitely taken over more, right? Our environment influences us a lot these days. But that's only if you let it, right? We got to teach our kids to keep those blinders on, keep those parameters and barriers and boundaries, right? And being disciplined. But nature versus nurture, just something to think about when you do go over to Spotify and listen to Promoting Positive Mental Health. Like I said, we're talking about that nature versus nurture. What are you born with, right? Some people are born with certain traits and characteristics that their parents had or their grandparents had. And it just, influences how they behave, right? Some kids are born, we always say, they have an old soul or they're wise beyond their years, stuff like that. That's stuff that's innate. But also, from them being around older people maybe, right? Little kids who are around older people, what are they? They tend to have that old soul. And they tend to be pretty smart, right? Pretty sharp individuals. But yeah, just something to think about. And in your own environment, what I get into on the podcast is about like how your environment influenced you. Were you in an environment where, like I always use the example of like, were you guys taught from like an early age what the plan was for your life, right? When you graduate, you got to get out of here and go to college, or you're going to go to the military like your grandfather did, right? So there's tradition. There's all kind of reasons we're brought up a certain type of way in our environment. But I think the key to me bringing all this up today is like we have to reflect on that sometimes. So real quick though, my video got cut short. I don't know why that happened, but yeah, so I'm going to wrap it up though. The post-check video is just, that nature versus nurture. Take a look at your life. Think about, your upbringing and what things affected who you are today. Were you born with certain things, versus raised around certain environments which made you behave certain ways? Because there are certain things you can do, like I always say, to modify that behavior, to improve your life. Those are all things we have to think about whenever Lord Jesus Pino is taking a poop on the beach, y'all. And the little people are coming by with the van. They probably gonna give me a ticket. Happy hump day, y'all. Oh my God, he's still going. Jesus help us. Yeah, so anyway, I'm distracted now. Thanks, Pino. Yeah, so yeah, nature versus nurture. That's nature right there. Nature called. Bye, guys. Have a happy hump day.